Hello everyone. Today let us discuss one more important topic in module 3, that is step response of LTI system. Okay. We have seen what is the impulse response of an LTI system, that is denoted as H of n or H of t. What is the meaning of impulse response? Impulse response is the response of the system when the input is the impulse signal. Okay, if the input is impulse signal, so the response what we get from the system, we call it impulse response, either delta of n or delta of t, h of n or h of t. In the same way, step response can be defined as it is the response of the system, response for the LTI system, when the input is u of n, unit step signal, and the step response denotion is S of n. S indicate step. In the impulse response we have used the notation small h. In step response we use small s. Okay, this is about the step response. When the input is impulse signal, the response given by the system is defined as impulse response. Similarly, if the input is unit step signal, then the response of the system we call it step response. Okay. Now let us see how we can write this step response in the form of equation. Okay, and this is very important. We have seen in the previous videos, based upon the impulse response given in the question, we have checked for certain conditions to define the memory, causality, and stability property of the LTI system. So similarly, if the question is given and the question has impulse response in it, then based on the given step impulse response, we can calculate the step response. How? Let us see. We have already known about this. The output convolution equation output is given by x of n convolved with h of n. This is the equation. However, what I have done here, I have interchanged these two signals, x and h. Why? Because we have already seen that the convolution is commutative. So I can exchange these two signals. So y of n is equal to x of n convolved with h of n. I have exchanged both the signals. Now for the step response, what is the input? For the step response, input is unit signal u of n, and the output is given by S of n. So S of n is equal to h of n convolved with u of n. So we have got the convolution. For this, let us write the convolution equation. We know that convolution is given by first signal x of k multiplied by h of n minus k, where x and h are two signals. But for our case, h and u are our two signals. So let us write the convolution equation. Summation k from minus to plus infinity. First signal of k. What is our first signal? It is h. So h of k multiplied by h of n minus k. Second signal u of n minus k. So this is our equation. Now let us see, based on this unit signal, how our limits change. We know that how u of n can be drawn. It is from 0 till infinity. Only on the right hand side u of n exists. And how can we write the equation? We have seen the definition of unit step signal in the module 1. U of n, we can define it u of n, the value is 1 or 0. When n is greater than or equal to 0, it is else. This is how we have defined unit step signal while dealing with the module 1 types of signals. When n is greater than or equal to 0, the amplitude is 1. That is, whatever is there inside, okay, when this n is greater than 0, n value it is greater than or equal to 0, we are getting the amplitude as 1. Okay, this is u of n. What we want? U of n minus k. So let us try with u of n minus 1. Okay, u of n we have defined. How it is defined? U of n for n greater than or equal to 0, this bracket time greater than or equal to 0, amplitude is 1. Similarly, for u of n minus 1, how can you define this bracket value? If it is greater than or equal to 0, that is n greater than or equal to, take this minus 1 to this side, it will become plus 1. So n greater than or equal to 1, you can define it, right? N greater than or equal to 1, the amplitude is 1. Remember, we are putting the limits for this bracket time, n greater than or equal to 0, or n minus 1 greater than or equal to 0, or if you reduce it, n greater than or equal to plus 1. Similarly, in the same manner, try with u of n minus 2, u of n minus 3, n minus 4, and try to put this limit. In the same way, if we proceed, let us try to draw and put the limit for u of n minus k. How it looks like? U of n minus k. U of n minus k, the signal starts with k, because u of n minus 1 signal starts with 1. For u of n minus 2, signal starts with 2. So for u of n minus k, signal starts with k. So the signal for u of n minus k, from k till infinity, the amplitude is 1. So how can you define the limit for this? For this, what is the bracket value? N minus k. So this bracket value should be greater than or equal to 0. Then the amplitude is 1. Or n greater than or equal to, take this minus k to other side, it will become plus k. Okay. Or I can rewrite the same thing in the reverse order. Put the limit for k. K take to the left side and n to the right side. If you change these two, this sign will change. Why I have done for the k limit, I will tell you later. Just remember, we are putting the limits for this bracket value, n greater than or equal to 0, n minus 1 greater than or equal to 0, n minus k greater than or equal to 0. So in this manner, we have got certain limit and we have defined u of n minus k. Once we define u of n minus k, let us try to continue with this equation. Okay. If we see, s of n will be summation. What for the limit summation is? It is for k, right? That's why when we took this, when we defined this range, we have taken for k, so that for k we can substitute the value. Instead of taking for n, we have taken it for k. That's why we interchanged both. So if you put, k will be from minus infinity, general limit is plus infinity, but you have seen u of n minus k. What is the limit? For k less than or equal to n. So what is the upper limit? It is not plus infinity, it will become plus n, based on the this what we have defined, u of n minus k. Based on this, we have changed the upper limit to n. And what is the first signal? It is h of k. We have written h of k as it is, and then u of n minus k. This amplitude is 1, and n minus k limit we have already taken care in this limit. So what will be the equation for the step response? It will reduce to s of n is equal to summation h of k. Some range will be taken care by u of n minus k, that is minus infinity to plus n. This is how we define the step response of the system. If you observe, in this step response equation, we have impulse response h of n. So in order to calculate the step response of the system, we require impulse response.